Hi, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. So if you're first time here, welcome aboard. If you've been here for a while, thank you guys for riding this crazy ride with me. We made it to over 800 yesterday. We got a long ways to go, but little by little we'll get there. If you, like I say, if you've never been here, we do cooking, canning, preserving, dehydrating, food bank hauls, all kinds of stuff. So today is our last Thankful Thursday of November, and it was a collaboration. And so if you look into my playlist, you will see Thankful Thursday, and you can watch a bunch of different people's things that they're thankful for. And you know, I found it very fitting for it being, you know, Thanksgiving month. So we're gonna make something, and we'll talk as we go along because we're pretty good about that. It's like you guys are my buds. So I'm going to make cast iron skillet apple crisp, and then we'll get into what I'm thankful for. I mean, I'm thankful for a lot of stuff. So, all right, let's get this camera adjusted. One of these days I'm going to get good at it. My son tried to figure out how I don't mirror, and he couldn't figure it out. So I can do it if I go in and edit on my computer, but I don't edit anything. It just goes straight into my... I figure if you don't like me, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so we're going to start out with 3 tablespoons of butter. We're going to let that melt. Look at that. How pretty is that? And in that, we're going to use a 1/3 cup of brown sugar. I know I usually have everything measured out, but I didn't do that today. I am going to have another video today. It's going to be leftover stuff. Because, you know, all the girls, or I should say Courtney, she has another place to go today, her mom's. So they don't need leftovers. And Jack's actually going to make his own today. So he doesn't need, well, he did take some of my leftovers. I gave him all the rest of the eggs and biscuits and stuff like that. So he did take quite a bit home last night too. And we're going to do 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Now when you read the directions, that's not what they say to do. They tell you to mix it in a bowl and do this and do that. I'm not about dirtying up a bunch of bowls. I've already done dishes once today. We don't need to do them again. Then we need 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. It says kosher salt, but I'm using my pink Himalayan. We're going to get all that stirred up in there. All the butter's melting. That looks delicious. So I hope everybody has a very blessed Thanksgiving today. And that you have a family to share it with. And if not, family, friends. And at the bottom of my video, if you would, put in there what you're thankful for today. Because we all have, even if it's just a little thing, we should be thankful for something. So I'm going to add these apples into it. They say to do it in a bowl, which maybe I should have, but too late. My kitchen will do it the way I want to do it. I do like to get all my special requests out. Although, Deb, if you're watching, the pot roast is going to have to come down a little bit. I looked at prices yesterday. It was $10.99 a pound. And, yeah. It's going to have to come down a little bit before I can do that. So as soon as the price gets down, I'll do that Yankee pot roast for you. So now it says to let them cook for about 5 minutes. And while that's happening and cooking in the background, we're going to use the same bowl we had for the apples. And we're going to make the topping. So we need 1.25 cups of oatmeal. There's half. 1. And my eye shot 1/4. This is why I didn't put everything together, because we have to cook the apples for so long anyway. And 2 tablespoons of flour. Yes, I have it in a little tiny quart jar because it wouldn't fit in my big Bertha, so I filled up 1 quart jar full of it. Give this a stir. Oh, you guys, if you could smell this. I really wished, you know, they talk about all this, you know, incredible intelligence and everything. Don't you wish we could do like the Jetson and do, you know, smell-o-vision or taste-o-vision or something? Gosh, that'd be so good. All right, and then we need another 1/3 cup of brown sugar. What did I do with my 1/3 cup? There it is, ta-da! 1/3 cup of brown sugar. And then we need another 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Tomorrow I have to do Christmas cards for all of my customers, so I'll be very busy tomorrow, and Tom's going to put in a furnace. How fun is that? Oh my goodness, guys. This smells so good. Now I only have 1.5 bags of apples yet to use up that Jack got from the food bank. So, alright. So now it says 5 tablespoons of butter. And I cut them up really thin so that it'll be easier to break apart. And what I liked about this, it said you can use a pastry cutter, which I don't have. Jack has one, but I didn't ask him to bring it over. Or you can use your hands. Yes, my hands are clean. I've already done dishes twice today. I did all the dishes last night from dinner. And then, you know, the glasses and stuff I end up, and I never leave dirty dishes in the sink, but I was so tired last night that I just left them in the sink. We had a really good time. Our 2 sons that were together yesterday, it wasn't because they're angry at each other like my 2 kids are, but they hadn't actually spent any time together because of COVID and whatever. They hadn't been together in almost 3 years. And you guys, they had a living blast. I mean, my daughter-in-law, Courtney, she was laughing so hard. Tom goes, looks like she was going to pee her pants. She was laughing so hard. And then Bobby's friend, that's who the redhead was at the end. He's known Bobby since, gosh, Bobby was 16 or 17. And he moved here from Ohio. And when Bobby got out on his own, Bobby and Courtney, and he was their roommate for a long time, and then he bought his own house this year. So I'm pretty proud of him for that. And so he didn't get to see his parents today, so Bobby's like, I'm sure my mom wouldn't mind, and I'm like, nope. I don't like to see anybody alone. And if I didn't make enough for him, I would have made him something else. Even if it was a peanut butter sandwich, always welcome at my house. I don't turn people away. I guess I was just raised that way. Alright, so now it says cook them till they're a little bit soft, which they are. Now you're going to do the crumble. You know, I've never made this either, so this is the first for me. push the crumble all over the top. But I knew it was so easy, I might have actually made it before. Last time I had real apple crumble or crisp was when my grandmother was alive. And she made it so good. My grandma could bake anything. That'd be one of my thankful things. I think my love for baking, it used to be a lot greater when my kids were little, but I think my love of baking came from her. She would bake the best pies and all that good stuff. And so I'm very, very thankful to her. She was a woman definitely before her time. She didn't take no crap is what I mean. She never took crap from nobody. Now it says to sprinkle some cinnamon over the top of it. That might be too much, but oh well. And then it's going to go into the oven for, next page, 35 to 40 minutes. And that's hot, so let's get that thing here. Gotta readjust my oven. My thing that I have to cook my turkey in, I've been using it all year to do canning in, and 3/4 of the way through it died. So we had to take the metal thing out of that and put it into the oven to finish the turkey last night. So that was an adventure. So anyway, my thankfulness and what I'm thankful for. First, we all know God first. My children, my husband, my sister, my brother, my grandchildren. You guys got to see my grandkids last night. Aren't they the cutest? When I told him 800, AJ was seriously standing out on the front porch. 800, 800. He was so excited for me. And then I'll tell you guys another thing. I'm really thankful for Nate and his girlfriend. They had been together for about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. And they broke up a few months ago. She works for the fire department. And Nate goes, I got something to cheer you up. And I go, what's that? And his ex-girlfriend had sent him a picture from the firehouse. And on their big screen TV was my video. So the fire department actually watches our videos. Sometimes, I guess. That's great. So I'm thankful for all those things. I'm thankful for the air that comes out of my lungs every day. You know, I'm a big girl, and my breathing can be labored sometimes, and it sucks. I'm going to try to work on that this year. So I'm thankful for the air that comes out of my lungs. I'm thankful that I can actually still walk. My back's been screwed up for a bit, and it's very hard to walk. That's why I sit. And, but I'm thankful. I can still move around. I can still breathe. I can still walk. I can still do all that stuff. I'm thankful for life. I know sometimes life gets so stressful that it's just like, really? Do we have to do this anymore? And I'm sure we all go through that. All of us do. You know, not every day is beautiful. It's what we do with that day. You know, I mean, if life is horrible that day, if we can do one thing to even give a glimmer of hope, you know, like I told you guys a couple weeks ago, that girl, she was going around the corner and she was smiling. She was alone in her car. And even though I didn't personally meet her, I didn't bump into her, she was coming around the corner, and her smile was just like, I even told Jack, I go, look, she's smiling alone in her car. And I smiled the rest of the way home. It was just so great. I'm very, very thankful for YouTube and for everyone that's come to my channel. I know that you guys think I'm maybe sappy, which I'm a very strong person, but I can be very, very soft-hearted and sappy, and that's the truth. But I have a heart that is open to anybody. And I hate when people take advantage of it, and some have. But I hope that I come across that way, that I'm an honest, open-hearted person, and that I truly do think the world of all of you. It's not something I just say so that you'll come watch my channel, anything like that, because like yesterday, I wanted to do that video of my family to yours because I truly feel like you guys are family now. You know, we BS. You guys have my email. It's at the bottom if you guys want to talk to me or send me pictures or requests or anything. I have my Facebook page. I'm not very techy, so there's not all these different things that I know how to do yet, because I don't. And have I been trying to learn? Probably not. But anyway, if you ever want to chat or anything like that, you're more than welcome. Sometimes I get busy with my other job, whatever, but I always try to be there for people. And your special requests, even my sister goes, I don't get all the requests you do. I don't know. I just have a different group than she does, I guess. But I'm very, very thankful for you guys. And I want you to know that. I want you to know that it's not just to pull you in. It's really, truly that you guys got my heart. And I appreciate everything that you guys have done, and all the participation and the comments and the likes and the shares. And I mean, we've made over 100 in less than a month. You guys, that's incredible. Like, I know some people do 1,000 a week or whatever, but you know what? Hey, this is what we're doing, and we're making it, and it's great. I'm also thankful for a lot. There's things that I wish in the world were different. I wish there wasn't war and famine and people starving, and the world going to crap right now the way that it is, and that we're going to have shortages, and you know, people will probably go hungry. And some places in the world, people will probably freeze to death. And if I sat there and thought about it, it would make me cry, because I can't stand the thought of anybody being in pain or suffering or anything like that, because that's just not who I am. But right now, today, I'm thankful that we do still have peace here in the United States. And a lot of the other people that watch me in different countries, so do you. And so I'm grateful that we don't have those bombs going off in our place and whatever, and that for now, I don't know of anybody that's starving. So on this Thankful Thursday and on Thanksgiving, know that you guys are thought more about than you know, and you're cared more about than you know. Even if it's just me or the mailman, I don't know. Someone out there really does care about you, and they want what's best for you. And, you know, if you believe in God, always know that He's there for you too. I know this has been a long, rambling video. I'll bring you back when this is done. But I do want to tell you that I'm truly, truly, truly thankful for you guys. And I wish you the best. And keep coming and keep doing everything that you're doing. See, I get all teary-eyed, crazy, stupid. I don't mean to get emotional like that, but once in a while. I do love you guys, and I appreciate you. And like I said, we'll be back when these are done, and we'll see if I did a good job. First for everything, you know. You guys be a blessing, because you all really, truly are. I'll be back. Alrighty, and we're back. Let me take you over here so you can see it. Doesn't that look awesome? And we got Tom. Dunk down, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Alright, so we're going to try it. And he said he wanted his own bowl, so he wasn't willing to share. Piggy. Start dipping out the
Ice cream,
Tom. I'll give you a little bit more because we know you like a whole lot of sweets. This will be yours.
Sweet kind of guy.
I don't know about all that, but okay.
Look at that. Oh.
This is the most ice cream we've eaten forever, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
We don't usually eat a lot of ice cream.
Makes too much of me.
Yeah, me too. Alrighty. So let's taste it. Grab your spoon, Thomas.
I put the ice cream away before it melts.
It ain't gonna melt that quick.
I'm sure it will.
They've already looked at a 20-minute video.
Yeah.
Then I don't know, but the video's recording, so they'd like to not be sitting there watching paint.
I got it. It works.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What do you think, Tom? You have to stop eating to tell people.
Oh, you got how I gotta do that? Give me a little more ice cream. Yum.
I guess my very first crisp, and it's a success. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a blessing. Have
Bye,
a very
Tom.
blessed day. Bye, Tom.